Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Scorpio, September 28, 2025. Today's transits boost your professional or public appeal, or you could come to a compassionate understanding of matters that have previously frustrated you. In certain areas of life, it may be time to let go of anger so that you can move forward. Career matters can be fortunate, working in mysterious but magical ways for you. Drawing on past ideas can be a successful approach. Love's complications may be of the pleasant variety at tea moment. While a bit of mystery surrounds you, it's all part of the package. This may be a beautiful day for creativity, not only for envisioning something, but also for bringing it into physical form. Later today, the moon moves into your solar house, and the need to be productive and useful kicks in. A bewitching day lies ahead of you. This is because sparkling Venus, our goddess planet of love and beauty, will link in a sextile with her higher octave, the planet Neptune. As the sweet vibes start to perfume the air like jasmine, you will be in the mood for sensuality and intimacy. If single, you could meet a soulmate connection if you put yourself out there. However, this wouldn't be about a passionate romp. Look for someone creative, sensitive, and tender. This will be your sign that you've found the one. Don't get distracted by anything, especially office drama and gossip. Try to hole up on your own for the day. Most of your colleagues won't be able to stay on track, and you can indulge them. The planetary alignment gives you the opportunity to bring the exotic into your life. Remember that other cultures can give us insight into ourselves that can light up our lives. Whatever exotic means to you, give it a try. Try to stimulate at least 3 of your senses with something new: taste, sound, smell, etc. The new does not need to disturb the things that give your life structure and regularity. Stick to your usual dietary boundaries while welcoming new ingredients and flavors into your kitchen. If you feel a pull toward family on this day, it won't be surprising. You might find that regardless of the projects and commitments you have happening on the work scene, your heart won't be in them as much as usual. This vibration will draw you toward the home and the people in it. Given your tendency to work long, hard hours, consider going with the flow of this essence. It might be beneficial in ways that aren't readily obvious to you. It is just as Venus has returned to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart to take your heart on a nostalgic trip down memory lane. The moon is not only in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, but just as the asteroid Juno has reached her last weekend in retrograde motion here. This is also a chance to hold back. For, with the moon not only returning to your busy work sector tomorrow but coming full circle from last month's full moon, this is going to get the new working week off to an empo. Word start across the income, work, and career fronts. A friendly aspect between today's romantically charged lunar vibes and the North Node in an adventurous part of your chart is not only bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, but with both looking to the future, there is also a strong sense of romantic nostalgia in the air. It is just as Venus, the planet of love, is settling into her first full day in an adventurous part of your chart that the asteroid Juno has come to her loss. Weekend in retrograde motion in your romantic sector, with both looking to the past. Scorpio, you may feel something shifting internally before it appears externally. Quote of the day: transformation whispers before it roars. Color: plum wine, deep and mysterious. Lucky numbers: 4, 7, 16. Trust your process, even if it doesn't make sense yet. You're evolving on a level the world hasn't caught up to. Our eyes in the sky. For September 8, 2025, the cards drawn are the Star, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and Queen of Swords, a constellation of energies that blend healing, steady growth, joyful connection, inner tension, and sharp clarity. It's a day that nudges you gently to believe in brighter possibilities, even while acknowledging the complexities of real life. You're being asked to ground your dreams with both heart and logic. We begin with the Star, one of the most encouraging cards in the deck. It carries a tone of quiet optimism, a reminder that no matter what has come before, hope is always within reach. This energy is about renewal, not through force, but through trust in the healing process. Think about times when, after chaos or disappointment, a small sign reminded you to keep going, an unexpected message, a kind gesture, or a quiet moment of knowing everything will eventually be okay. That's the gift of the star. Today, allow yourself to dream a little. Bigger, to trust your intuition, and to remember that your presence here matters, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Next, the Knight of Pentacles enters with a grounded presence. Unlike other knights, this one doesn't rush. He moves slowly, deliberately, and with long-term vision. If you've been working towards something, be it financial stability, health, personal projects, or building trust, this card confirms you're on the right path. Consistency is more important than speed. Imagine planting a tree, you water it, care for it, and trust it will grow even when you can't see the roots forming beneath the soil. Today's message is to keep showing up, even if the results aren't visible yet. Every small step counts. The energy lifts with the Three of Cups, a beautiful symbol of connection, celebration, and mutual support. This card reminds you to make space for joy, not performative joy, but the kind that arises when you're truly seen and accepted. Whether it's catching up with a friend, laughing until your stomach hurts, or simply acknowledging how good it feels to belong, today encourages you to open yourself to meaningful interaction. If you've been isolating or focusing too much on responsibilities, this is a gentle push to reconnect. Life is better when shared. The Five of Wands introduces some tension, but not necessarily in a negative way. This card often shows up when there's internal conflict or differing opinions in your environment. It's that moment when multiple voices inside or around you are all trying to be heard at once. Maybe you've been second-guessing yourself, or struggling to make a decision amid too much input. The key here isn't to shut down the chaos, but to listen to it with curiosity. What if the confusion is a sign that you're growing? That you're outgrowing an old way of thinking, and your mind is adjusting to a new perspective? Conflict can be fertile ground for clarity if you allow it. And speaking of clarity, we end with the Queen of Swords, the embodiment of wisdom, boundaries, and truth. She has walked through her own storms and come out stronger, not harder. She invites you to speak honestly with yourself and with others, but to do so with kindness. If something or someone has been taking too much of your mental energy, this is your permission to cut through the fog. Say what needs to be said. Make the decision that's been lingering. Honor your truth without needing to explain it to everyone. There's great freedom in knowing yourself. Together, these cards create a powerful journey from hope to grounded action, from connection to conflict, and finally to clarity. It's a reminder that life is made of contrasts, and every part of your experience is valid. You're allowed to dream and still move slowly. You're allowed to feel joy and still wrestle with doubt. You're allowed to say no and still be loving. Today, hold space for it all. Here's something to reflect on: what truth have you been avoiding? The actually wants to set you free? And where in your life can you trust the slow unfolding without rushing the outcome? Let this day be one where you honor both your softness and your strength. If any part of this message speaks to your current path, feel free to share in the comments. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today.